I have to keep this going. Like I said earlier, so she has been compromised by her own mother, by her glamour, by her surroundings, by the feel good story. Unbeknownst to her, she enables the decadence. Without proper tools, she raises the children for the next generation to be in slumber and to stay in hell and to stay poor. Right now, we have a whole population of people that want to be on that boat. They want to keep up with the Joneses. It's too late. They're already into the feel-good story, trying to keep up with Europeans who have stole everything we got or had, then have a tradition that they go through that we try to keep up with, sending our children off places that we can't afford for them to go, that they really can't afford to go to. We're not thinking right, okay? We need to be going to places close, if we're going at all. We need to be going to trade schools. Just for a compromise, because we need to be entrepreneurs all the way through, for real. But we stay broke and poor because we're always trying to impress others because of how we've been raised. Folks, this came from our mothers, is what I'm trying to say. So we're all victim in some kind of way. Even the mother's a victim of their mother, who's a victim of their mother. I don't think you hear me. We're in a conundrum. I watch us set ourselves up to fail. We're not teaching how to go make a way. We're teaching how to go be a slave, because a job is actually a slavement. And then if you don't get the job, was your sacrifice in vain? Then our children be just as selfish as us, and they go off and do their own thing. And we stay in the hood. Priorities misunderstood. We would do better if we knew how. I know we could. This is something else to say. Right now, this government ordinance department we call God, these religions of mind control, ought to be ashamed of themselves. But why should they? Everyone believes, because none of us know. So we believe in these things, once again, handed down from generation to generation. This woman without her king is lost, and we have all become lost because the womb has been hijacked. The Holy Grail that's supposed to have us in nirvana got us in hell. We under the government ordinance department spell. The God spell, folks. It's the God spell. So what are we going to do? As men, we must know her and self first in order to even deal with her. She automatically has to become us in some kind of way, how she's been compromised. Being a mother and father, as we are blackmailed. And then she's talking about us, but she raised us too. She took part in us being confused and foul because she is off her course, because she has no king. We have no queen. We just angry, mad, mean. I see mean bitch minds. That's what I call them. And then I see dogs. And then I see them worshiping their tails backwards and calling it God. Wow. The dog, he don't know which way is up. He don't even know that he is part of her more than him being murdered, her being part of him. The male will be alone without his androgynous nature as a degenerate. Maybe if we had time to do some of this work, we could comprehend. Most cases, we already talked about that hamster wheel paying that bill, so we don't get the time to do this study. But I've done this study. You got to do something to meet me halfway to see for yourselves, or, hey, it's just another generation lost in hell. Waiting on Santa, or Peter Cottontail, or the Tooth Fairy. All of these games and tricks, while we're still the lowest on the totem pole. We are massively confused. We have no knowledge of self. Very little. All we have is what's been given to us, the intel. And intel is overrated. We need intuition. We need something coming from within. We must know what we are from within. Because I'm tired of seeing the mean, bitch mind female who only complains when she's a major part of the problem, as she was victimized by her mother and her by her mother. So where does the blame go? Each generation has passed down the decadence to put the next generation in the same place. We all keep up with the Joneses. The Joneses are crackers, if you want to call it that name. Because you got red people, you got white people, pale people. Some of our cousins, some are aliens, extraterrestrials. So that's another story for another time. But right now, she is our highest form. And if she not right, we ain't right. She need to stop complaining about us because she the one that makes us. Or see where we are. Prisoners of war. People don't even know about the more. People don't know about the treaties. People don't know, or they had glimpses of. We're just talking, folks. So I just had to say these things, because I've been given a whole lot of energy from her. I've been exposed to her that's been abused by other men so much that she thinks I'm just another one of these other men. And to call me merely a man is an insult to me.